Hello, people. So I think I am back in operation and otherwise. Hopefully, you can hear me. One thing I do not have is my microphone isn't working. Don't know why. Gonna try to get that figured out in the next couple of days, but I seem to be able to have my microphone on the camera working. So I talk there, but I do hear my headphones work. I don't know. I got to tell you, it's been quite a journey with my computer. Uh, you know, do you guys know there's a little switch right next to where the plug goes into the back of your computer? I used to know that, but it's been so long since I had to deal with it, I totally forgot. So I got my computer back the other day, all excited, brought it home, was putting all the different cables into it. You know, you got to have the computer and the headphones and the printer and everything else. And then it just would not turn on. I had no power. And it was too late in the day to call up Eagle Haven and say, hey, computer's not working. And I was tearing everything apart. Now, if you're anything like me, and I'm sure some of you in this respect are, when you have a computer around for a while, all of your wires and stuff start to look like, a squirrel's nest. So I was going through and digging and having to get everything, figure out where stuff is plugged in and figure out why things aren't working. And I knew the plugs were working because like the monitor came on and everything, things were. Finally, I found that little switch on the back of the computer and things seemed to be going good. Then my monitor stopped working. And by playing around, I realized it seemed like the HDMI socket on the back of the computer had gotten loose. Couldn't get it to work. So I'm back to using my laptop because I have no monitor connected to my computer. And my nephew picked up a adapter so we could run the HDMI from a different port. And he brought that in today. And as he was coming, I thought, well, I'll get the computer turned on and stuff so it's ready. I turned the computer on. The monitor comes on. It's working fine now. I don't know what that's going. But then headphones. Couldn't get the headphones to work at all. Couldn't get sound. Couldn't get the mic. Got the mic. Didn't have sound. Got the sound. Didn't have the mic. Finally, when we got it to that point where I could hear but not speak, I said, I can get away with that for a while because I'm planning on getting a new wireless mic anyway. Little advanced surprise for you. Anyway, then I figured out, hey, maybe I could talk through my camera because it's got a mic on it, and that seems to be working, so I hope you're hearing me okay. So at least one thing I was glad of, at least tomorrow, I'll be able to do my newspaper thing. Actually, is that today yet? No, it's only 10 o'clock at night. I seem to be recording. Hopefully, by the way, Finkel, if you watch this, I have Movavi 25 now. So once I play around with it, I'll be able to tell you what you can't figure out. But yeah, folks, I think I'm back in business. I decided not to do this live because I want to download it to make sure all my editing's working correctly. And so remember to look for a little dancing baby and dancing crybaby. You find it, you'll know what I mean. Anybody who finds them, first person to find them both gets a cookie. But I think that's all I wanted to tell you. Is I'm back. Did I mention, by the way, I don't have my ring light plugged back in yet. So, yeah, you can't see me really well. I switched my monitor back to light mode to get some light off of that. Because when it's on dark mode, you really couldn't see me much at all. Anyway, hopefully we'll see what happens. I'm going to say 75% chance of trivia next Wednesday. See how things go over the weekend, if I can get stuff set up and that. But maybe do a live tomorrow night or something, just so you all don't forget about us. But anyway, hey, I am back. You know, I think I paid like $400 for my computer a few years ago. And it's treated me pretty well so far. And, you know, now that I've just spent like another $10,000 on getting it all fixed again, hopefully it'll keep running for a while. I do have a better graphics card. I'm hoping that's going to help. Things won't bog down so much when I'm editing, because it's got 8 meg of video RAM just on the card. And I'm hoping it's going to make make it clearer when I go to kill goblins and such. Anyway, this is me. I can't wait to see how this recording came out. And
that's the way it is.